getting out of church. Me and Kaden. I tell you, when you try to do right, the devil always put an obstacle in your way to cause you to stop from doing right. Y'all, I hate to even come on here like this, but I feel like y'all are my family, and I'm just real heavy-hearted right now. I can't be real transparent right now, but just know that I'm trying. I'm really trying. I can't even get my thoughts together. It's like, I don't know. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure out why, and I can't really talk about it, but I'm trying to figure out why things are happening. I just got out of church. I had a really good time at church. Real good time at church. Kaden, he got to church. He saw some of his friends from school. He even saw some teachers there, and he was fine. I really had a good time at church. My heart. I don't know why this is happening. Y'all don't understand. I don't even know why I even came online. It's like, I can't talk to anybody without them asking a million questions about what's going on. It's crazy, man. I don't understand. Like, y'all, I promise you, this morning when I got up, it was just like everything was trying to prevent me from going to church. Everything was trying to hit me. And the first time in a while, I go to church. I want to do what's right, y'all. It's like the devil's just attacking me. This stuff just, hold on, Coco. I just feel like the devil's trying to attack me and my family, and I don't understand why. Like, I had a wonderful time. Even Kaden, he had a good time at church. We left church. I stopped and got him some McDonald's. He used one of his gift cards. And I'm really trying to do what's right. I'm trying to have a good heart. understand. I really do not understand. And I'm not the one to get on here and air out all my dirty laundry. I guess I just want to say that it's hard when you try to do what's right. Oh God, I can't. I know I'm not looking at the chat right now. I'm just trying to get my head together. And it's like, I don't know, when I'm on live, it's like me going into a confessional room and me talking through my issues and my problems. And once I get it out, I'm okay. I'm just trying to make some sense out of everything. And nothing doesn't make any sense. And like I said, I know y'all don't understand what's going on. You don't know why I'm crying. You don't know anything. And I know many of you may go through some of the same things, you know, when you try to do something right and you try to, you know, when you're trying to walk a Christian life or whatever, it seems like everything try to hit you in every direction. Everything. It just came down on me like, I can't even tell you the weight that was on me this morning. And I almost said, I'm not going to church. I almost said, I'm not going. I try to make excuses like, oh, it's 20-something degrees. The ground may be slick. But I knew like my heart needed it. I knew I needed it. And I couldn't do it for nobody else but for myself and for Kaden. I needed to be around I need to be around like-minded people. And it's crazy because when I got to church, I was the only Black person in the church. It was about 125 people in the church. I was the only Black person. And when I tell you, it was so much love that was shown towards me. People was speaking. They remember when Kaden was a baby and we used to go to church all the time. And before I left, I told one of the elders' wife, I was like, I think I'll be back tonight because they have night service at 5. I said, I think I'll be back. And then boom, it's just like, boom, it's the devil. He just sending this and this and this my way. And it's like, the devil know what gets you. He knows that weak spot here. He know how to get you. He do. And some of y'all may not even understand. It may be people on here like, what in the world is she talking about? But the devil, no. He know what's near and dear to my heart. He know what can get me every time. And I'm just like, the day I said, I'm going to turn everything around. And most people, like I said, most people would say, oh, you living your life right. You know, I don't cuss, I don't drink, I don't party, I don't do what most people do. But that don't mean that I'm still right. You know, I have little quirks and stuff that will help make me a better person, you know, a better mother, a better wife. But then I think about those people in California. Oh, man. It's so easy to turn and do the wrong thing. It's so easy. I think about them people in California. How them people, how all that fire is out there in California. I think about that and I'm like, man, I don't want my soul in torment. I don't. And whatever I got to do to be a better person, you know, a lot of people can watch church service on TV. I can't. I need to go. I need to go to worship service. My God. I wish I could get on here and just say everything, be a Peach McIntyre, but that's not me. I don't talk about everything. Y'all may see my emotions, but you don't know why I'm upset. Just know I'm wrestling with some things right now. And it's hard. It's hard. And it's not like I don't want to put nobody in my business, you know, calling nobody, putting somebody in your business. That's not me, because that's not the advice that you need in the first place. Just know I'm going through some things and I'm wrestling with some things. I just got my heart just broke. But I'm gonna tell y'all something, ain't nothing gonna stop me. Oh, baby. Just don't understand. I don't understand how things could be so perfect one moment. I know things can change in the twinkling of an eye, like tragedy and death and all that kind of stuff. Like, I know that, but that's not this right here. We're not dealing with tragic events. This is something that you can actually help. And it don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. Y'all, I did not know my day was going to be like this. I thought I'd go to church. It'll make me feel better. The message the preacher preached, it was so good. It was a really, really good lesson. I'm just torn. Really torn. This don't make sense. I can't even read the comments because I don't want to say nothing out the way. Does not make sense. I know I'm quiet. I know many of y'all want to know what's wrong, but just know that I'm torn. I'm torn. The devil was in my house this morning. It really was. That energy was so off. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I pressed mute, y'all. I tell you, man, I'm gonna be okay after all this. I know I will. I'll be fine. I'll be okay. This has nothing to do with a dog attack. I'm not having. I don't know what I'm having. But I'm just upset right now. I'm upset. I feel torn. I feel conflicted. Why am I crying, girl? Because I'm torn. Because the devil is on my back. He don't want me to do what's right. And it's hard. I can't talk to y'all. I can't tell y'all everything because there's some judgmental people out here. So I can't tell you everything. I can't. Y'all ain't gonna tell me everything, so of course I ain't gonna tell y'all. But I just wanted y'all to know how I was feeling. I don't know. Like I said, this feel like a confessional to me. Like working through my issues. I'm just talking. It's been a rough day. It's been a really rough day today. But one thing I know, I'm going to church. I am, because I need that. I need that. I didn't think me just saying I was gonna go to church would have me in tears today. I'll tell you one thing. It's better to go through the storm with God. Because God don't leave us, we leave him. It's better to go through the trials and tribulations with him rather than to go through it without him. It's better to go through it. And just because you trying to get your life right don't mean everything gonna be peaches and cream. Everything ain't gonna be all good. It's not. I know the devil like, see you trying to turn your life around. Look at you down there crying. Going through some stuff. I'd rather cry now than to cry later when I can't. Be like, wake up. I leave this world and wake up and find myself in torment. I'd rather cry now than to cry later. Oh, gosh. Whew. Y'all, my heart is so daggone heavy right now. It's hard, King. It's so hard. It is so hard. It's so hard. It's like, when you try to, like, the devil, he don't never bother you when he got you. He don't bother you. He don't even fool with you. But time, because God don't want 99.9% of you. God want 100% of you. But when you try to do right, devil just he try to bother you. It's like, leave me alone. Leave me and my family alone. Just leave me alone. Oh, God. Oh, y'all. Woo! God. Yeah, God knows our heart, but if it was so easy to live a Christian life, it wouldn't be nobody and you nowhere. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. Mm. It's, whew. Whew. Yeah, girl. I feel you. Why am I crying? Because I'm torn. I'm torn. It started this morning and it's just like, it's just a release because the energy was so thick. Maybe some people could even feel the energy through the phone this morning when we was on live. But that live when I was going to church, you could just feel, I could. It was just like everything was trying to pull me not to go to worship service. Like the devil, like it's so crazy how shrewd, man, that daggone devil's so daggone shrewd. Putting them man, I'm thinking like, oh, it's too cold. Oh, it's probably ice. It's 26 degrees and blah, blah, blah. I ended the first live this morning. And I'm just like, energy was off, just completely off. And then I go live again, and then Caden, he's in a little stinky little mood, being a 7-year-old that he is. Then he tell me he don't like white people, and I'm like, what in the world? What are you saying right now? Like, what? He was whining. It was just like everything was coming at me. It was trying to get me to be like, no, you ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, dang, it's 8:30. No, was it 8:30? 9:30. It's like 9:30. Church started at 10:30. What am I going to do? And blah, blah, blah. I could feel my husband. His energy was off this morning. Everybody energy was off. It was just awful. I go to church. I feel great. I feel great. Even during worship service, Kaden whispered in my ear, my head hurt. My stomach hurt. He didn't want to sit there. My stomach hurt. What time we leave? I'm hungry, Mama. Just whispering all through it, being a distract. I said, boy, if you don't be quiet, you better hush your mouth, Kaden. Hush. It's going to be over with in a minute. Just hold on. I'm singing. So after church, some people came up to Kaden, some teachers and stuff. They was like, I thought that was you. They was like, we saw you in the hall because they remember Kaden when he was a baby. And they was like, one of the teachers was like, I looked at you and was like, I know that little boy from somewhere. He said, what is your name? He said, Kaden. And she said, I know where I know you from church. And then so many people came up to us. And then when we left, Kaden was like, Mama, I saw a lot of my friends from school and this and that. And can I come back? Everything had changed, completely changed. And then when we get home, it's just like, whew, here you go again. It's like, Lord, have mercy. Help me, Jesus. I tell you, it's hard. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. It's even, I don't want to say too much. All I'm going to say is it's hard. It's hard. And can't nobody, you cannot, you got to live right for yourself. You can't live right for nobody else. You got to live right for yourself in spite of people around you. That's all I'm going to say. So, I feel better. I feel a little better. And I ain't even really reading no comments. I'm telling you, going live is like a confessional. For those of you all who don't have no YouTube, I strongly suggest you get a YouTube. And you be like, I don't want nobody in my business. Trust me, for a while ain't gonna be nobody on your live videos but you and yourself. Want nobody be in the live chat. You don't have to tell everything. You don't have to be like Peach. Like, that's probably why Peach come on here and tell all her business. She cry, she get over it, and then we get the video and we still hanging on to it, and she done gone on, she done release, she done cry, she through. I get that. But I'm just not as transparent as her. I can't. I can't. I cannot. And there's a lot of people that watch my videos that are in the bushes that know me, don't ever say anything, won't ever say anything. And they just be like they eavesdropping on the conversation. It's people that don't like you or people who claim to like you. It could be even family members eavesdropping. Don't ever open their mouth. That's why you got to be careful what you talk about. Oh, boy. And like I said, I might be talking around in circles or riddles, but I feel better right now. Because the devil ain't going to get me. He ain't going to win. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, devil. You are not going to win. Not today. And not tomorrow either, or the next day. I'm sorry. Nope. Like that book, although the book don't have nothing to do with that, the enemy cannot have a seat at my table. Not today. He better go on find somebody else to hitch a ride to. See, the devil, he cannot do his business by himself. He got to hitch a ride with either me or you or somebody else. Even when he walk up in the church, he can't go in there by himself. He grab a hold of our coattail and go up in there. I'm glad I didn't take him with me this morning. He ain't gonna win. Not today. He can't live here. Devil cannot have my child. He can't have my marriage. No. Not gonna do it. And I'm pretty sure going forward, it's gonna be some stuff to go on. The weapons will form, but they won't prosper. Y'all buckle up. Because we on the ride, child. The devil trying to take me down. I know it. He trying to take me down. He don't want me to do what's right. And like I said, to the average person, I do what's right. You know? Like I said, I don't cuss. I don't drink. I don't get involved in nothing for real. I don't party. I don't do none of that. I'm a wife. I'm a mama. But what stops me, I don't go to church. I don't read my Bible as much as I should. I let other things get in the way. Just think about how much time you're on social media. Like right now, I could be sitting here reading my Bible or praying or something like that, you know. I'm dealing with the same energy. Kenya, it's boy, I tell you, that daggone dark cloud that be over you, be trying to get you like, And I'm going to tell you something. I got some moderators that are going through some stuff, and I understand we may not be going through the same stuff, but I understand, honey. The devil try to get you in. He gonna get you on what you love the most. If it's through your children, he'll go through your children. He'll try to get you through your marriage. He'll try to get you through your parents, through your loved one, whatever. He gonna use whatever he can to get to you. And you gotta be strong enough. You gotta love God enough to say, no. And once you resist him, oh, he gone. And he'll go try to bother somebody else. But I'm sorry, I'm telling you, those fires out there in California made things so real to me. It made things, because I'm like, the fires aren't even contained. So how do you, because you always think, we got time, right? I got time to get my life together. Shoot, I'm just 48 years old. I got time. I'm going to, No, God wants his time. And that stuff in California, I'm telling y'all, those fire, I don't know what it is today, but yesterday that stuff was 0% contained. How do you know it won't be a wind that come through? Like them 90-something mile an hour winds that got those fires hopping from state to state. How do you know that the rest of the country may not be ignited? You don't know. We don't know. This has made it real, man. It made it real to me. We read about things in the Bible, like how the world gonna end, but it seems so far off, right? It seemed like, oh no, not in my lifetime. This stuff ain't gonna happen. That's the way I feel. It ain't gonna happen. Baby, when I saw them fires, and I was like, it made it real to me. I'm like, I had a stranger come up to me. Where was I at? Oh, boy, this is a daggone dirt dauber down here. How in the world that bug is down here? I had a stranger. Where was I at? Hold on, y'all. Let me see where I was. Oh, my Lord. Where was I? I know where I was. I was at my husband's uncle's house. We was over his house. It was on a Sunday or a Saturday one. No, it was on a Sunday. And we went over to my husband's uncle's house. This has been a few weeks ago. And the guy came in there and we was just talking. This was right before the first of the year. Sitting there talking. And he asked me, he said, what church do you go to? I said, well, I haven't been to church in a while. And I told him why. The reason why I haven't been to church, my dad used to preach and I can't really find a good church home. And the one that I really should be going to is an all-white church. And I feel kind of strange going up in there because I'm the only black person in there. And he was like, you don't go to church. Y'all, unbeknownst to him, what my situation was, right? He was like, you don't go to church for nobody else but yourself. You can't worry about them. And he said that, and it was just like my daddy was talking to me. And I was like, hold up, who sent you here? And he got to quoting scriptures to me. And mind you, this man was blind. He was blind. And he got to quoting scriptures. And I was like, let me see if what he's saying, if all the scriptures is what he's saying is like on point. So I go to the scripture and he's just reading it word for word. And he ain't skipped a beat. And I was like, and he was just like, the stuff he was saying to me is something that I've heard before, but it was from my dad. And I'm like, this man don't know me from Adam. That's the first time I met him. He's going into, I need to go to worship service. Like, who do you meet that the first thing they ask you is, do you go to church? And that's probably, that's what's been stopping you. You haven't been going to church. And I'm like, who sent you here? And then I had that to happen. And then these fires, it was like, look, I just spit on myself. And these fires that happened, it was just like, that's enough. Like, I get it, Lord. I hear you. I hear what you're trying to do. I get it. I'm going to get myself together. Trust me, I'm going to get myself. You ain't got to send nobody else. I got it. It's like that story I said about the guy who was drowning and the Lord sent all these different things to save him. And he was thinking the Lord was going to send like some big grandiose thing to save him. And so when the guy died and he got to heaven and he was just like, and the Lord was like, The guy basically was like, how come you didn't send anybody to save me? You know, basically. And God was like, when I sent you this, when I threw you the rope, when we broke the bridge, when we did this, when we did, you didn't want to be saved. It's because you think it's supposed to come in a way that you think it's supposed to come. It's not. Like, the Lord, two different instances. I got it. Honey, I got it. I'm going to church. And I went to church this morning and boom, all this crazy stuff started happening. All these feelings and emotions and the energy was just off. And I'm I'm like, Kaden to a certain extent, I'm real sensitive to energy. Dadgummit, so how's there a wasp in here? Y'all, it is a wasp in my office. It's snow outside. Like, what? That's strange to me. But anyway, I'm real sensitive to energy. I can feel people's energy. And it bothers me when people are in a bad mood or somebody's energy off. Like, I can feel it right away. It affects me. And that's why I was trying to, matter of fact, I was having a conversation with Kaden on the way to church. I was on live. Y'all heard me? Telling him how to control himself. You got to be in control of your emotions. You can't let anybody else, somebody else come up to you and they're in a bad mood and they have some bad energy going on. You can't let that rub off on you because you're responsible for yourself. Man, y'all feel so much better right now. I feel bad because I wanted to go and couldn't find nothing to wear. I went to 3 stores yesterday. I know I should have let that stop me. Our church has online services also. You know what? I used to be like that too, passionately. So like, you know, you be so worried about what others say. Like, I got to get something to wear. I got to get something to wear. And this morning, because I've been like that before. Like, you fix your mind to go to church and you get up that morning, you wait till last minute to put your clothes on, and you be like, this stuff just don't fit right, and it'll knock you in a way where you don't even make it a worship service because you ain't got nothing to wear. Child, I am going. I'm going. If I got to wear the same stuff. That's one thing I like about going to the churches. They don't care about what you... Child, I was the best dressed person in there. They be wearing sweatpants and jeans and all that kind of stuff. Before you seek the Lord, be at peace with your order flow. What in the world are you talking about? I'm going to seek the Lord before I worry about some man. Okay? Because the Lord wants you to love him first anyway. God come before anybody, anything. You think I'm putting my husband before God? No. I'm gonna put God before anything. You got that right. God will come like a thief in the night. You don't even know. Baby, it made it real to me. I don't know about y'all. That daggone fire is real to me. When you hear them people talk like, how in the world that fire hopped from here and hopped completely over the canyon to Malibu, or travel down, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing stopping this fire, y'all. Ain't nothing stopping it. Child. That's enough signs for me, honey. Thank you, Lord, for sparing me another day. So anyway, I feel better. 45 minutes, I'm sitting here crying, y'all. I feel better. I do. It don't matter what you go through. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You'll be okay. Yep. Only because it's film, I don't like that. Well, you know what? Our service is not even filmed. They're not even recording at the white church. And it's a large congregation. And I like going there because there's a lot of families to go there. So, And I try to, when I walked into the auditorium, I try not to look at anybody else and try to get my mind fixed on I'm the only black person in the whole church. I didn't want to look around. I just focus because worship is between me and God. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Matter of fact, when nobody else is in that building but me, the song leader when he was singing, and the preacher when he was preaching. Other than that, I didn't see nobody else. I was focused. And y'all, I'm telling you, it had to be, the church was packed. It was full of white folks. And I'm in the deep South, honey. You can't get no country in Southern than Mississippi. I'm in the deep South, and honey, I was sitting there. I don't care. I did not care what nobody thought. It's a lot of people that come up to me. I don't care, honey. My salvation has nothing to do with nothing like that. My salvation between me and the Lord. I got to get my... hopefully, they trying to get themselves right. So I made sure that I wasn't looking around so I could get distracted and my mind start thinking. You know, your mind psych you out like, oh my goodness, I'm in here with all these white people. I'm the only black person in here. Child, I wasn't even worried about that. I'm going to stay focused. I ain't going to look around. I'm going to look right here. That's it. That's all. It was a lot. I'm going to come back. Yeah, Passion Lisa, you really don't have to. Let me see. Oh, yeah, they put it. Hey, look here. What in the entire world? Listen, I'm trying to... What the entire... Oh, you got to go, order flow. I tell you what, don't come back, baby. Goodbye. I got you completely out of here. I'm going back read these comments to see what y'all talking about. Call my man and tell him I'm sorry. What are you talking about? Let me tell you something. When you see a woman crying, it don't have to be about nothing about a man. Okay? I'm torn. I got some other stuff going on that I'm dealing with. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing that you think. I'm in a spiritual warfare right now. Just know that. But I'm going to be all right. I hope I didn't make any mistake. Now you good. Order flow. Don't spit allegations on others. I know. Right. I'm from Mississippi. Will you please give me a shout out? What is the first destination of your dreams? Good. Hopefully you lose. I pray supernatural blessings overflow. Things gonna work out. I'm telling you. And like I was saying before, if you got some issues you need to work out, I'm telling you, YouTube could be used as a confessional for yourself. Because a lot of times when I be talking to myself, y'all. Giving advice, I be talking to me. Yes, it can be. I feel so much better. God counts every tear you cry. Child, I tell you, I feel better. I really do. I feel 100% better right now. Life is hard, man. It's hard out here. So many things that come our way. So many different variables. You know? Anyway, listen, I ain't in the mood, y'all. I'm really not in the mood. I'm not gonna let you or nothing. Can't nobody or nothing. Nobody. I can't even talk. Can't nothing or nobody. I'm gonna let none of y'all. And I'm probably saying it wrong. Steal my joy. It's not gonna happen. I'm about to get up. I'm about to go read this book. Finish reading this little book. Don't get an enemy a seat at your table. For those of you, I think I had told y'all before that if y'all want the PDF file for that, I have it. I can email it to you. It's a really good book. It's a really good book. It's called Don't Give the Enemy a Seat at Your Table. One morning I was asleep and the TV was on. Your old life came on and you were talking about God. It helped. Really? Wow. I'm glad. I'm glad. I think that's what's missing. That's what's missing. And that's going to be the only thing that's going to protect me, because it's a lot of evil stuff on this YouTube, y'all. It's a lot of evil stuff. One of Kaden videos trying to go viral right now. And I got a lot of hateful comments on there. Basically, you don't know who is listening. No. I got a lot of hateful comments. And I know in this season, you know, when you elevate, you know what they say, new levels, new devils. You know, it's going to be a lot of things going to be trying to attack me. And I can't give up. I cannot give up. Because it's a greater purpose. I'm on another mission right now. I want people to see good families. You know, we're not perfect. My family is not perfect whatsoever. I'm not the best mom, but I'm going to give Kaden the love that he needs. I'm going to try to listen to him. I'm going to give him all the tools he needs to be successful. So I just want to show people that side of my life, my family. Like I was talking to my sister this morning, she was just saying, she said, when I look at your channel, she said, it reminds me of my childhood. And I'm like, really? She said, yeah, because every morning my mama used to cook me breakfast going to school. You don't see that nowadays. I'm like, really? She was like, no, nobody taking the time out to cook their kids no breakfast. And I thought about some stuff y'all was saying, like, why doesn't Kaden eat breakfast at school? It's like, why I can't cook for Kaden? I'm his mama. I need to make sure when he step out this house, everything is good. He don't need to go to school depending on them to feed him. I can feed him and I can cook a good breakfast. And if you want to go to school and just eat something extra, you can, but you're going to get what you need from the house first. So I want to show mothers it can be done, you know. Help your kid with their homework. We're going to start going live a little bit more. Him doing his homework. Only when Kaden wants to. If he doesn't want to, we're not going to. But me picking him up from school, taking him to tutoring, me prepping meals, cooking like that, giving people different tools or different ideas to cook. That's what this channel's about. This is all Kimmie's World. And you don't have to drag anyone to make it on social media. Yeah, it's going to be harder. You're not going to have no instant gratification. You're not going to have no instant followers, because I didn't. But it'll come. It'll come. And you don't have to have bad content to make it on YouTube or any social media platform. I ain't cooked this morning. Kaden ate oatmeal. He ate oatmeal. I did not cook this morning. I didn't feel like cooking. I've been cooking every morning. I needed a break. Hey, girl, you're a beautiful mother. And more importantly, you look kind, smart, and capable of doing anything in life. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. God bless you, too. So, I'll take it, please. Okay, send me an email. Send it to my Carmen. If you want the PDF file, send me email Kimmiestea, KIMMIESTEA @gmail.com. And y'all, Kaden got a gift that I got out the mailbox. And I don't know if I'm going to let him open it this evening. Well, I need to open it because we need to go over some of them time math tests. but I don't know what he's doing right now. But for those of you all who purchased, I think I know what's in the package. For those who purchased, I believe some pencils for Kaden. It was a math 100 workbook. No, it's like time test, math test was on there. And I believe it was some flashcards as well. I think that was it. Whoever purchased that for Kaden, I just want to say thank you so much. When I get off of here, before I read my PDF, that book, I'm going upstairs and Kaden gonna do some of his math tests. We're gonna do that. So I appreciate it. And I'll have him tell y'all thank you tomorrow. I don't know what he doing right now. I don't want him to always be on camera either. Have you seriously been smoking crack all weekend? Baby, if I was smoking crack, I'd be skinny. And I ain't skinny. Oh. So, yeah. Oh, I feel so much better. God, I feel so much better. Thank you, Lord. Boy. Well, anyway, y'all, I'm about to get off of here. And I don't know if I'm go back to church this evening or not. I got Sunday evening worship. I don't know if I'm going to go back or not. Ugh, my leg hurt. I don't know if I'm going to go to worship service or not. I need to. We shall see. So if you're going through some things, child, work it out. It's going to be okay. If you want that book, send me an email. I'll send you the PDF file. Great book. Don't give an enemy a seat at your table, because he sure ain't going to be sitting at mine. He got to get up. It ain't even a seat. It ain't a spot. It ain't a vacancy. And you sure can't have no place and nowhere in my mind. So y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do for me. Peace out.